Circle Send. Hi there, I'm Will Conover.
And I'm Matt Melmsetter.
And we're the hosts of your favorite Circle France recap show, Circle Send.
I think Circle France may be the best season so far.
Best season of the Circle.
I think it's catching on to Brazil.
Wow.
We're going to induct someone into the Hall of Fame today. They had a fantastic Hall of Fame pot-stirring performance.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but
Sure.
You're right. This is an all-time episode, and the things that happen, they'll blow your little minds.
Yes.
So let's get right into it. Last episode, we got a new entrant into the Circle,
Yes.
a catfish.
Nelia,
played by Edmundo and Yao.
Yes.
And they're two twins.
And they're doing a good job with it.
I guess, yeah. Well, they got to invite any member of the Circle to the private date room, and we were left hanging on who that would be.
Yeah.
To Romain.
Good pick.
Good pick, handsome guy, long hair.
Based solely off profile. They didn't get to
Yes.
talk to anybody. And so they go into this conversation with Romain, and he's kind of nervous about what Valeria will think of this.
That's right,
And
because
so
he's been flirting with Valeria.
draws a circle with a V under his shirt and goes
Right
up
above
to the
his
date
heart.
room.
It's beautiful.
In that chat with Nelia, she kind of asks, like, who's your favorite person in the circle? And he says Valeria, and she kind of backs off with the flirting a little bit.
But it's still, there's no contentious energy. They seem to be really getting along, and Romain leaves with one piece of advice for her, which is, do not trust Cedric. Cedric is a snake. I know this to be true, and you got to be careful when you're new in the circle.
Yeah.
Everything ends up well.
Everything fine. They leave the date room, their sweet little orange and red room.
Yes.
And we get a conversation between Elia and Valeria while this is happening.
Yes.
And it's Valeria reaching out to Elia for a little bit of support while her close friend is in the date room with the new
goes
girl.
so well.
Yeah.
Like, Valeria actually seems kind of hurt. Like, Maxime seems a little bit hurt that there was a choice. And he's playing Valeria so well. There's a moment where he says, oh, she's going to read this and think, oh, it's so cute. And immediately, that's exactly what she says.
She goes, oh, it's so cute. I love it.
So I was doubting Maxime, but I think he also has some talent
Yeah.
in the circle catfishing world. But everybody goes to sleep. We wake up in the morning. We got status updates. Best time of the day.
Yeah.
And most go out unknown. But Cedric posts kind of a kiss-ass one to the new person.
Yeah.
And gets, what, 4 likes out of the
Death
8?
sentence. It's done, Cedric.
People hate you, dude.
Yeah.
People freaking hate you, and it's obvious that you got to do something quick, or you're going to be booted out of the circle.
Yeah. So, like a falling monkey reaching for branches.
Yes.
He reaches out to Nelia, and they have a conversation.
Works perfectly. Nelia is in love with Cedric after this talk. They kind of go over flirty. They're like, if you keep being so silly, I'm going to kiss you.
Yeah.
All of this stuff. And up at the top of Nelia's charts, Cedric is now. But we move from there into the meat of the episode. Truly where everything flies.
Where the performances start to shine here.
Hashtag tag that player.
Yeah, great game.
Great game. Happens good in the middle of the day. Basically, the producers throw up a meme on the screen. A meme, I guess.
An image.
And you basically write the player that reminds you of, for example, the first one, person you'd never want to let go of, the two little otters.
Yeah, holding hands.
And overall, pretty cute, just like best friends in the circle.
Yeah.
The triads kind of have some trouble.
We kind of get like firm alliances on the triads, but inside of those triads, like it's multiple people putting, like I think Valeria and Romain both put Elia, but no one puts Romain.
Yes.
It's kind of like, and like,
but
Ines and Cedric both put Gary, but no one puts Cedric, you know.
And there aren't any hurt feelings except for Cedric, I guess, who's a little bit mad that Romain didn't put him.
He's a little bit mad that Ines didn't put him.
That's
that
right.
Ines or Gary didn't put him. He was like, I'm flirting with both of you.
He's feeling lonely and he's sad. But
He didn't get the success from his Twitter update.
Yes. The next one
sad.
he is going to seek revenge on, which is which player's profile made you hot, that you really liked. And Cedric has now 2 flirts going in the circle, which is the new player Nelia and Gary, who he has this kind of odd relationship with, where, you know, him and Gary will flirt. Gary seems to take it a little bit more seriously than Cedric does.
Cedric doesn't seem to be taking any of the flirting seriously.
Yeah.
While the players that he is flirting with are taking it
very seriously. So he does a little cheeky monkey move and posts Romain, his enemy, as the player who got him all hot.
Yeah.
Which people do not think is funny and want explanations for.
Yeah.
Especially Nelia, who just was moments ago saying, I want to kiss you.
Yeah. She calls him out on like those messages that he sent. And there's some back and forth of people chiming in and being like, you were flirting with me too, Cedric. And Cedric eventually says, I didn't say I was going to kiss you. I said, if you keep doing this, I'll kiss you.
Yeah. No, he digs himself a much deeper hole. Yeah. And thank God the producers have the third question lined up.
Brilliant.
Who is the biggest hypocrite in the circle?
Yeah.
And we get a few, who cares?
A softball on a tee for everyone to smack Cedric out of the park.
And it happens. Like 5 or 6 at Cedric, at Cedric. Yeah. And it flows.
It's even like Gary and Annette, like it's his friends, the people in his alliances saying,
he's being sketchy.
Yeah.
And Romaine sitting over there, tinted fingers, he's like, my plan is finally working out. Yeah. We're going to get Cedric the hell out of here.
And it's I mean, Romaine calling Cedric out in public chats.
Yes.
He got that one card. It was like half of a hand from Nicholas. And he traded it like a paperclip to an airplane.
Yes.
He's turned 2 old women saying, I don't think he's real because his photo's of a dog. To I'm going to be number 1
I'm king of the circle.
We can kick him out.
Yeah, and I have all the information and none of you do. Cedric is blown away and says, first thing I'm going to do, go into the gym and I'm messaging Romaine.
Yes.
I'm over there. He's a kickboxer. Yeah. He's got the kind of straps on his shoulders. It's like resistance bands.
He's punching away.
And he confronts Romaine saying, hey man, like what was all that about? Like, can you explain to me like why I'm a hypocrite? I don't actually get it.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a man, you're a man. Let's talk. I'm listening.
And Romaine is having none of it.
Classic.
And says like, what does he say? He says like, you are just being sketchy.
You are just playing both sides. I don't understand why you have to play all sides.
And then leaves chat immediately. There's no conversation there, just one message each.
Gone.
And it's beautiful play by Romaine, who knows he has it all, doesn't need to apologize or be apologized to.
Romaine is going to be at the top of the charts. He's going to be top 3 whether he has Cedric or not.
Just because there's so much turmoil going on and he seems like a solid base.
If you pull Cedric back in and say, oh, it's all good, you're going to lose some of the intensity that other people are going to be voting for you. They're going to see you as a little bit looser, a little bit laxer. I don't think you can have that.
You got to stick by your guns.
Stick by your guns.
Speaking of stick by your guns, we have a chat between Gary and Ines who are worried that their friend and flirt, Cedric, is maybe two-timing them all. And this is a big game. Ines smartly says it doesn't matter if he is a hypocrite or if he is a liar. We need him on our team because numbers are how you win the game, and invites him into this chat named Titanic, which I wonder if he noticed that it was called Titanic because their ship is sinking, and they kiss and make up.
In lots of heart emojis.
The most fake way possible, where Cedric never admits any wrongdoing and basically just gets away with the murder he's caused with his friends. We'll see how that helps him in the ratings, which we are left on a cliffhanger with a new rule in place.
Yeah, and we've seen some rule changes in the past. We've seen always kind of around this episode, we'll see either a super influencer come to power, which is an anonymous person who's number 1 and has full control of who gets eliminated. Or auto block of the last place player. Yeah,
and both of those are bad news for Cedric, but specifically that super influencer. Because if that's Romaine, Cedric's gone in a heartbeat. There's not even going to be a coy little message like this person really. It's just gonna be like Cedric,
and Romaine will own up to it. A lot of times, the super influencers try and be anonymous. They try and say it's not me. If Romaine is the super influencer, he's gonna just be like, "Hi, this is Romaine. Cedric, you're blocked."
Wave a flag.
This player is a snake and a liar and a hypocrite. At Cedric, you're blocked. Dash Romaine.
It's a scary time for Cedric, and I think we're all feeling it. But going into the next episode, we can just hope for unity in the circle because that's what we all need right now.
Is peace and happiness.
It's true. And we'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Circle Send, recapping the French Circle. I'm Will Conover.
I'm Matt Malmstetter.
And I hope you have a good one. Stay safe. Stay inside.
Night, Circle.